And they going even more crazy over there. I know y'all see that's one. That's two, three, four. They already went crazy. Y'all see the ones in the back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that X right there. You know what I'm saying? They going crazy. And they even going crazy over here too. Look. They going crazy, y'all. Because they know that this shit's up. This shit's up. You know? This shit's up. Like I told you, I can't wait when I leave my shit. And I want to elaborate on that, what I mean. What I mean is, see, I know it's a lot of, see, for me to think that a person is always just a person making choices, that would be crazy with my understanding, right? I know how people are used. I kind of spoke on this before, you know, and one of the easiest ways is when you hear people say stuff, they're like, I don't even know why I did that, you know? They're like, I don't even know why I did that. Like, they can't figure it out. Even if they didn't like the person and they realized they didn't like the person, they can't figure it out and shit. But that's what it is, though. At that moment, you're being used, you know? Everything that I did, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm doing, you know? I'm not being, well, in a way, I'm being used for positive. You feel me? I'm definitely being used for positive, you know? Because there's nobody that's gonna stand for children how I am, you know, in the place that I am. Not saying that other people aren't doing it or can't do it, or even here. But right now in the moment, there's nobody that's as relentless as I am talking about the real issues while still passionate and still staying civil. Nah, nobody else is doing that like me out here, you know? While going through your financial struggle, getting out of it though, right? Like everything, even all my interviews, everything went good today. I handled what I had to around my son, sent that over. Everything I needed to handle, I'm focused, you know? But I told y'all, there's a chemical imbalance in my brain because of what's been done to me, you know? That's why it's like, I tell y'all, you really got to be careful. You really got to be careful when you mess with certain people, you know, because certain people are anointed, you know. It just is what it is, you know. I spoke with this one human being, the complex cell organism, a European man today. Very, 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 very kind white man, you know, very kind white man. And we were speaking about, because he actually is going through like the same type of stuff, and his is handled a little bit more mature for money purposes, and the person isn't as conniving, right? Like he was kind of explaining, like, you know, mine's not as bad as yours, but, you know, she's working with me and da-da-da. You know, like basically like they have an understanding about it's not a him or her thing, whether he's wrong or her thing, and they realize that they got a child to raise, and she's not trying to be confrontational with him, you know? But what me is, it's been confrontational with me. But what I mean though, y'all, what I was saying though, what I mean is there's a lot of entity attachments that's attached to people. You feel me? It's a lot of entity attachments that's attached to people. And in general in life, but definitely as far as from a standpoint, as far as like people, a lot of people that did a lot of stuff to me, you know, and hold up real quick, y'all. Hold up real quick. Ooh. All right, so yeah, like I would be crazy it would be crazy for me to think that like life works like that and it's just on a type of time like that. You feel me? Like that would be so crazy for me to think, because it's not like that. Now, now, like I told y'all, I've been as strong as I needed to be during this whole process, and I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. You know, people don't even understand why people be maxing out. They think that it's just like a personal thing, like, oh, that person's just crazy. Or even when they say like they're just going through this, that's why they maxed out. And it'd be something that's liable, like they're going through a serious situation that would be justification for someone to spaz out. But they don't understand how the brain works for why that is, or why it could even be so hard for that person not to spaz out and stuff like that. A lot of people don't get that. So when I'm really telling y'all from a brain standpoint, like that shit is serious. Like I just look at me knowing what I know now. I just look at a lot of stuff. I look at a lot of stuff different now. Me knowing what I know. Um, yeah, I look at a lot of stuff differently now. Man, good to see you, yo. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I always see you in the most interesting times in my life, bro. Yeah, you remember how? You remember? Let me ask you this: do you remember the main thing that was going on with me?
It's been a while.
It was with my son.
Oh yeah, your son.
Yeah. Like I was like fighting for him and stuff, like the woman and everything. Like she ran away with him,
Oh yeah.
bro. I had court, and I know it's been a long time since I've seen you, like months, maybe even a year.
I think it's been a year.
Yeah, maybe even a year. And man, I finally had my court case recently on me, man, and that he was able to see like I've been abused even more than even I even realized. You know, where I'm just trying to get back to myself, and he was just like, nah, like this man's just trying to see his child, and I'm gonna put that paternity test. He just told me I had to pay out my own pocket. I did, but I'm just I'm basically like I sent the receipt and everything recently to the person to get to her so she can hurry up and take the other half of it. I'm just prepared to see my child. That's my child. No, that's my child, and get back in his life, like what I spoke to you about and everything, man. It's a good feeling. A good seeing you as always, man.
Good seeing you too.
Enjoy the rest of your day also.
I will. I'll be over here.
I appreciate that, man. I love your energy as always, man. Hey, that's my dude right there. I'm not gonna lie. Those energy. Like it's not a coincidence that I just seen him. I always, man, when I say so-called God or Jesus be working through people, man, I'm gonna say it like this: he be working through people, cause I always see that man when it's I'm like it's crazy. Like there's like patterns when I see him. Like it's just so crazy. But I know life is wild though, yo. Like life is wild. But I value y'all though. Oh, that's what I was gonna get. Yeah, nah. But yeah, shit crazy though, y'all. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. One of the first things I'm gonna do, right? Once I get back in my son's life and all of that, and she can't weaponize my own dad, one of the first things I'm doing right off break. Getting that. Getting that. Hello. And I'm definitely gonna get that, because the reason why is because I know I know that I know that it'll be beneficial for my child. So it's like, why would I not want to get that, you know? And I'm so past. Maybe when I was like bitter, but like I'm not bitter now. You know what I'm saying? But I do want those demons that's in her, and just on the planet in general. You know what I'm saying? That's causing confusion and going through people and stuff. Like I know some of them and shit. Like Not for that, y'all. You know, I am not for that at all. Just leave this here. I know somebody. I gotta get this need this change real quick. But yeah, y'all, you can't tell me. Look at this shit though, yo. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. See this shit? This shit. They trying everything. I'm on a planet. I'm on a planet where they spraying the skies, right? So they spraying these skies, and they know they can't combat our sun, right? But yet they still trying to, like, as if they can. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like, if you know, hey, oh, what's good? What's up? How you? Good to see you. Oh, you were stopping for me? Like I was like, yeah. Oh, no, I was crossing the street. My fault. I thought, yeah, my fault. Good to see you. You my brother, though. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's my man. He always be stopping for me and shit, but damn, I'm telling y'all, it's like good and evil fighting for me right now. Like you see what I'm saying? Like, you saw those attacks that came my way earlier and stuff like that, and then it got reversed. You know what I'm saying? It got reversed. You know, it got reversed because it's like, at the end of the day, I'm a good person, and it's always gonna show. I don't give a fuck what anybody say about me. You know, and I was a good person beforehand. So you know what I'm saying? Oh, you also got to look at that. Whenever it's these situations with narcissists and stuff, y'all, you got to look at like how people was like prior and stuff like that, right? Before her, I've always been known to even be a solid person, so I wouldn't be anything other than. Plus, no man is cutting a woman off and staying officially away from her for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't happening. You know, whenever you see stuff like that was done, trust me. So I know that people saw through her lies off of seeing how serious I am. They would be like, that man wouldn't have, even more so, he put a kid in her. He wouldn't be keeping boundaries up to this extent where it's no communication whatsoever. And he's just using the authorities to see his son and just staying completely away from her, no contact, like for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be for nothing. So it's like when I really tell y'all, no, like, this is really coming from a situation of like me really fighting for my child. You get what I'm saying? The best way possible, the way any man would. You know, everything else is irrelevant. I don't care about no other women intimately or anything like that. I don't got time for that, y'all. Only thing that I got time for is getting back in my son's life. You know, and him sending this information and me just getting back to being a dad, for real. That's it. Everything else is irrelevant. You know, for real. Even though I sent that to him, it shouldn't even take that long. But I'm happy that he hit me back though. How you doing today, man? You doing good? I'm happy he hit me back because he was able to tell I'm a good person regardless of how she was trying to make me seem. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna be alienated from their child for 5 years and have this type of gentleness that I still have with people and stuff. Now, regardless of whatever she tries to make me look, it ain't gonna add up. You know, people be crashing out for less, you know? So it's like, yeah, that's why I said people can always say whatever, but at the end of the day, ski, you feel me? At the end of the day, ski, the truth always gonna come out. Hold up real quick, y'all. No, I feel like yo, like the universe trying to talk to me though. I'm not even going front. It's just been so much like small signs with shit. Like even that dude in the CVS, that man didn't know me from a can of paint, and he said what he said to me, and he didn't even know that I conquered that. But just how he said it to me, it was like. But that's just even more so confirmation that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, even with everything I got going on. Because it's like at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not gonna ever stop being a good person, just because jealousy, envy, or any type of weird stuff like that. I take pride in my integrity, you know. But yeah, nah, like I was saying though, yeah, I take pride in my integrity, you know. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Y'all hold on, actually, hold on. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, I'm back. Hey, I put the shit off, but in my mind, if y'all would have seen how this lady in there said no, and it was, remember I be telling y'all how the complex cell organism, you gotta watch out for them. They dangerous for real, very dangerous. Remember I be telling y'all, I didn't put it on video, but like I went up to your front, whole time the other white girl in there, I seen her looking at me before I went into your bathroom, right? But and her energy was different. I don't know if because she was attracted to me or whatever, but her energy was like slightly different, right? So I come back after I come out the bathroom and I ask her, I really did like her tats, right? Now I'm not putting it on her. That might be like a policy within the store or whatever, right? It really might be. But it was just something about her body language that said it, where it was like I could tell that she was happy as shit to say that shit. I'm telling you, for the majority standpoint, like I told you, I met a crew ass white person earlier. He didn't have that energy. Some of them got it suppressed a lot more than others, but from the majority standpoint, most of them be happy to bring whatever is an inconvenience your way, or what could seem like an inconvenience even at that time. So like when I see them act like in that type of way, or abuse their authority, right? When any type of shit like that, the complex cell organism, how I see them act, it's expected. You know what I'm saying? When I see them act like that, I'm just like they're just expressing their characteristics and traits of the animals that make them up as an organism. I don't get reactive. I don't take it personal. You know, I know as this shit is breaking down right now, all that shit is trying to show itself. So it's like I feel sorry for them for real, for real. I don't even get mad at like just for real. I just be like, oh, you know, it ain't gonna stop me. It ain't gonna change my genetics. You get what I'm saying? My genetics gonna be the same regardless. I'm still neuromelanated, you know, regardless of anybody trying to spite me or abusing their authority or anything like that. Y'all see, I still go forward, no matter what. Can't shit break me. Like I'm already in a situation that people are trying to avoid that I conquered. You know what I'm saying? That I found power in. So with that being said, I'm unstoppable. You know? But I don't even like to really say that word because that word makes it seem like I'm like on some evil shit. I'm only doing and being like how I should be. You know, but like I said, most people don't work on themselves and got like a lot of, I'm not perfect, you know, but the difference between me and a lot of people is I'm not trying to hide my flaws. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are trying to hide y'all flaws. I'm not trying to hide shit. Like everything is all in the open with me. You feel me? So it's like I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know how I am from a standpoint of I'm letting y'all know how I am from a standpoint of the type of heart I have. And the heart that I have tells me to keep it honest with y'all. Hey, excuse me. By any chance, do you have change at all? Do you think today it's all, I know you wouldn't know. I'm gonna just go and find out, right? Worst they can say is no. I swear, you know like how they say don't expect things from people? Don't expect shit from life. Fuck people. Take that shit up a notch. Once you don't expect shit from life, you're not shocked with anything. Anything can happen any way, and you don't give a fuck, you know? Hello? Hello, hello? Hey, by any chance, guy, you got can you break a 20 for bus money?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. How your day coming along?
It's good.
I just had my interview, man. It went all right.
Oh, it's next door?
Yeah, that shit went good, man. So I'm just and I sent my what do you call it over to the mediator. I don't even know what to call him. You know what I'm saying? For the person that's me. And let me ask you, is that usually how it's done whenever DNA tests? And before custody is established, they have like a mediator that when they take a DNA test, they report it to the court. It's always like that?
Yeah. They gotta
Okay.
report it to the court.
Yeah. I appreciate that. For real, thanks.
So you saying the kid ain't yours?
No, I find out now. I'm waiting for her to take her test now. I sent him the receipt.
You know she gonna spell it. Shit.
Yeah, forever.
But she can't spell it now because you done took yours.
Yeah, she would go to
10,
jail.
15. Did you want?
Yeah, that's fine. I really just need 5 ones. That's the whole reason why I was trying to break it. The 10 and 15 is fine. I need the 5 ones for the bus and shit.
Did you want 10 ones?
If you have it.
Give it to her.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like an asshole. Or actually, I'll get 2 5. I'll get another one and then a 5 for the other one. So I
You
can
want
do
2
that.
fives?
Yeah. What happened to your
Okay, wait a minute. That's
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, but I'm confused. You can be another 5, it's fine.
1, 2, 3,
That's right.
4, 5. That's for that 5.
Okay, yeah, that's what we mean, yeah.
Now,
We talking at the same time.
you want the 2 5? You want that?
I'll keep it to 10. I got 10 ones. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let you know as soon as I find out, man. It's gonna get saucy.
Now, what happens if it ain't yours? I mean, what are you gonna do then? Do you know this kid?
Yeah.
See, that's another problem right there.
Right.
Kid ain't have nothing to do with y'all, but he ain't
Yeah.
walk out on the kid
Right.
because he knows you.
Right. Yeah, that's the problem that people face if the dad isn't the man of the child.
That's the whole thing.
Because you made a connection.
The kid
Yeah.
looks at you like you, this your kid?
Yeah. Now, I seen it on the phone. I just brung it here because I didn't know if it was in the.
He looks at you,
Yeah.
he or she looks at you like you're her dad.
Right.
See,
That's real.
you may have to just man up and just say, it ain't mine, but I'm helping.
You know what? For real, if it really wasn't, I most likely would because that boy represents so much in my life that like I learned and without like I didn't. You know, whenever know what they say. Whenever you learn more, you realize that you didn't know shit. You know, it lets you know how crazy life is. It's like it never stops, you know?
Like a never ending story.
You know? All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, so that's my man's. Like I know he just did because he fucked with me heavy. He know what's going on and shit. Like my dummy man. Nah, shit is crazy though, y'all. Shit is fucking crazy. You know, because I didn't know that this shit was gonna happen like this. But it did. Now it's like I'm just here for myself. And as soon as like I'm in a way where I can record when I need to record, just about when I want, you know, off my stability situation or whatever. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna be getting on here like at all, you know, because this energy that I give y'all really it should be going into my music, But it's just not that type of situation for me right now. And I got a lot going on, but that's where it's eventually going back to, because I got a lot of shit to record and shit like that. I'm gonna get at y'all.